Okay, so I'm beginning the recording for everybody and the ones that just came in. I have given some instructions of the Zoom classes. Continue working. The ones that continue working, just listen to me. Okay, these interactive classes, we will have pre-recorded classes. We will have one graded activity that will be always on Tuesday, either a daily activity or a homework that will be given before to be presented on Tuesday. We are going to have Google Form. We're going to use Google Forms to grade them mostly. And right now we revise the topics of the unit 11. Okay. So let me get whoever Analia is or Mia.
Es Allison.
Okay, Analia is Allison. Okay.
Y no sabe cómo cambiar el nombre.
Okay.
Eso lo está escribiendo ahorita.
Okay, and Mia. Okay. Very good. So you have like 2 more minutes to do this. Okay, Analia, whoever you are, can I see you, please? Allison, very good. Thank you for changing your name. Whoever is coming in as Mia, please change your names. Hi, Allison. Sorry, you have to come in with your name in order for me to admit you. Okay, very good. Do exercise. Allison, do exercise on page 96. You have adverbs here, fill them in this reading. Okay, very good. Very good. Hi, Brian. How are you doing? Okay. Now, what I really asked you to do, guys, is to turn in the activity or the homework on the day you are requested, please. I still have some of you that are owing me things from March 13th. Guys, it's a month already and some people haven't turned in everything. Please revise your mails. Always I will be sending by mail. When it's not going to be graded, any activity is going to be by mail. So always revise your mails. Okay, so.
De Idukai.
Yep, in Idukai. Christopher, where are you? I saw you. You're still owing me your story. About the story. I need ideas and suggestions of what we can do. Probably we are going to end the year like this, so we won't be able to print them because I need to get the money and everything. So I was thinking of doing PDFs and like giving them to your your children, okay, to the one you had as responsibility, and send them by mail. Or I even was thinking of making audiobooks out of it. You read them, you read your stories, and we can place them in a Dropbox place where the kids can listen to the audiobooks. What do you think of that? What do you think of that? Raise your...
A mí me gusta.
You like it? Okay, it's a good idea, right? You can practice before reading, and I can make a Dropbox file where you can, thank you, Javier, where you can place your audiobooks and we can share with all the kids, not only the one you were having, but with all the kids, and we will still be doing, because it's such a nice project and you did such nice stories that I think that we should do something with it. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so let's start reading. I'll stop and you'll tell me just because of time. We only have 40 minutes in this and I still have to revise something else. Okay, so there's a DJ, there's Matt, and there's Ella. Okay, well, the Rolling Stones kicked off their international tour last night in New York. In the studio with us, we have Matt and Ella who went along to the gig. Gig is the presentation, the concert. So can the old rockers still get a stadium on its feet, or should they hang up their bandanas and retire gracefully to a tropical island? Well, says Matt, I'm a big fan, so obviously I love the gig. But even if you weren't a Stones fan, you have enjoyed this concert. It was totally awesome. Okay, so obviously was the answer there. What about you, Ella? Was it awesome? It was okay. They played well, but what goes there? Who wants to say it?
Unfortunately.
But
No, unfortunately. No, ¿cómo se dice?
unfortunately,
Unfortunately.
you said
Eso.
it right the first time. You just said it right the first time. Very good. So yes, unfortunately, I have a problem with Mick Jagger's dancing. What goes there? What goes there?
Basically. Basically.
Basically.
Basically.
Very good. Basically, I think he's too old to dance like that. He's my grandfather's age. Maybe even my grandfather age. No, my father's age. Okay. Well, I bet your grandfather can't dance as energetically as Mick Jagger. Ella, well, he thinks he can, but what goes there?
Definitely.
Definitely. Very good. Doesn't make people pay to watch him. Matt, oh, I thought it was a fantastic concert. They may be old, but they wouldn't be so popular if they weren't so enormously talented. What goes there?
Personally.
Personally, I thought Mick Jagger looked pretty good. Anyway, I don't think it matters what they look like. It's the music that matters. And they played amazingly. I agree, Keith Richards doesn't look great, but he plays the guitar beautifully. Better than any of the young bands I can think of. It's a miracle that he's still alive. Honestly, if I was as rich as they are, I'd stop touring. I don't know why they keep on going. I just think that aging rock stars are embarrassing. What goes there?
Actually.
Actually, I wish I hadn't gone to see them. If I hadn't seen them live, I wouldn't have the image of Mick Jagger's dancing in my mind when I listen to their music. Well, DJ says, Ella obviously likes her rock stars to die young, but the Stones keep rolling, and here's one of their best tracks. And probably he plays one of his best tracks. Okay, so who did all of them correct? Raise your hands or thumbs if you did all of them correct. Okay, very good. So all of them ended in ly. Just by looking at a word and looking that it's, and you see that it ends in ly, you know it's an adjective. Now, all of these are attitude adverbs. How you react to something, okay? What you think about something. And what you think comes from what you feel, and what you feel comes from your own inside reality. So right now, that's how far we are going to go in the books right now, okay? So tomorrow we are going to start revising the attitudes of manner. Very good. We'll have another class like this one tomorrow. It will be at the first hour, 8 a.m. Since we have 2 hours, I don't mind starting a little bit later if you prefer. Do you prefer like at 8:30?
Please.
9?
Please. Mm-hmm.
Okay, at 9. Okay, we will start tomorrow at 9 so that you wake up and have your breakfast and come in with the best attitude. Okay, so right now I want to share something else with you. First, let me take a picture because I need evidence. You know, the Ministerio has an auditor checking everything we do. So I have to have evidence that I was and that you were here. Very good. Okay, so right now we are going to revise. I'm going to start sharing. Okay, and I have this PowerPoint to share with you. And right now we spoke about attitude, what attitude you have towards the aging people. I'll share later on with you a video of a 91-year-old gymnast, a lady. You would wish you do those things. Okay, so we're going to go here and let's see how we are coping. Do you know what coping is?
Llevar.
I'm sorry. Okay, ¿cómo lo llevas? How are we coping? How are we doing with the quarantine? Okay, so we don't call it epidemia. We call it epidemic or outbreak. Okay, and how are we doing with this lockdown of being at home 24 hours a day, 7 days a week with our family, our husband? It's stressful. I know it is. we are used to our own activities. And when we are at home with our parents or with our husband, it's another type of activity we have when we're Saturday or Sundays. Being every day and being requested to do things you usually don't do, it's quite difficult. Every one of us has our own story on these days. So let's see. Attitude. No, let me go here. Who wants to say what attitude is? Who would like to say what attitude is? ¿Qué es actitud?
It's the way that, it's the way, ¿cómo se dice? O sea, cómo tomas las cosas.
Okay, how you take
How
things.
you take the things.
Okay.
React.
How you react. Okay, very good. What else? Somebody else?
I guess it affects the behavior of someone.
Okay, and it affects the behavior of somebody. Yes, very good. Okay, so let me go and show you what I found. The definition you can find in dictionaries, and this one I found here. Generally, attitude is a behavior a person adopts toward other people, things, incidents, or happenings. Your behavior, comportamiento, towards, hacia. Okay, so this is what you just said, all of you. But I found this other one that it says that it's simply mental energy. What is the basic of energy in physics? What do you learn about energy? What's the basic?
Danilo.
Okay, Danilo, they ask him.
Dale, Gabriel.
Gabriel, where are you? The basic of energy. What happens with
Eso,
energy?
Gabriel, habla.
Espere, profe, que el Danilo ahorita va a buscar en Google. Pues.
Ah, okay. So the basics in physics says that energy cannot be created or cannot be destroyed. What happens with energy?
Yo sabía.
Se
transforma.
That's it, but say it in English, whoever did it. Okay, so it transforms. Very good. So can you see energy? Like here in this picture. This is energy, okay? But can you see it like that? No. It has to transform into something so that you can see it. So whatever is mental or interior energy you have, in order to see it, it has to transform into external behavior. Okay? Do you agree on that? Yes? Okay, so let's see. How do we see our attitude? Let's see. We have this movie, right? We have seen it, Inside Out. And we have 5 feelings. Checking some information and facts about the movie, at the beginning it was going to really be 8 feelings, but they ended up only with these 5. So what is this one? This one.
Joy.
The glowing one, joy, and she is happy. Okay, and she wants everybody to be happy all the time. And then we have this little one over here. This bluish one is sad. Very good. And you have this one, the very red, fiery one. Yeah, some of you are angry. Okay, so this one is angry. Very good. And then you have this one, everything, todo le apesta. What's that? Disgust. Very good. And this one, something bad's going to happen. Oh no, this other one. Okay, well, a part of being annoying, it's called, okay, to be, when you're nervous, you're also fearful, okay? So this is fear. And each one was given a color, okay? So when you're gloomy, it's blue, you're down. Happy, it seems to be glowing all the time. Now, can you be having one of these feelings all the time? Can you feel all the time happy, sad, angry, disgust, or fear? Can you feel all the time? No, even the most angry people cannot stay angry all the time. So this is when these feelings have to do also with here it's a short video on how each feeling is, and it's nice. You can watch it. Just because of time, I cannot play them here, but here's the link. So these comes to a theory, psychologists, one theory, you know, there are lots of them, but they say that there are big five personality traits, características, perfiles, okay? So you have these five. And the video you will watch on your own is about these five guys are in a boat and it sinks and they are stranded. They are in an island, all five of them. How do they cope with that? How do they react on each case? So the open ones, oh, let's party. We're in an island. We're going to have fun, sun, great. The conscientious one, it's like the one that when you're going to go on a trip and you have, you prepare the emergency kit and the food kit and you make your suitcase, you prepare your suitcase, you do your luggage like 2 days before so that everything's ready and you check everything, all your papers are on the table before you leave, you will see them. The one that's always on that, okay? So I'm going to upgrade the, oh, not right now. Okay, the extrovert is the one that's wow with everybody, great. Agreeable, you know, or she knows, or he knows that what to do in order to be agreeable with each one. You know who likes cookies, who likes candies, who likes to go to the movies, and you go with the flow. And the neurotic one, the one that's always with the nerves up here, always nervous, always thinking, oh, what else is going to happen, okay? So,
La mica.
how can we stay? Can we stay in one trait all the time? No, okay? She would die of a heart attack, okay? And something else could happen to each of these. So look, watch the video and you will see, it's very nice, it's not long, and it will give you something to do today. So can we stay with those feelings, with that type of personality all the time? No. It's like we are, each of us is a unique recipe, like a mixture of those feelings, a mixture of those personalities. And they arise, they come up according to circumstances, okay? So our whole way of being unique, of how people see us and how we show ourselves to people is like how much of this, how much of that we have inside of us. But I was talking about attitude and we are revising attitude adverbs. So this is a good time. Have you heard this saying? When life gives lemons, make lemonade. Have you heard it? Cuando la vida te da limones, haz limonada. Okay, so for me, okay, and I want to share my thought, is that sometimes we must accept what we can't change. We have to accept and deal with them the best way we can. We can't do anything about the coronavirus. I'm sure lots of people are trying to get the vaccine or the cure, but we don't have it yet, and that's a fact. That we have to stay at home, it's a fact. That we have to go out only once a week in our cars, it's a fact. That we should wear masks, facial masks, it's a fact. Can we do something about it? No, right? We can't. So we have to deal with it. And this is when positive attitude is important, okay? Can I guarantee that if you in any time in life, good attitude, positive attitude will always be equal to success? No, I can't guarantee that. But what I can guarantee is that when you have, wait, I have some people that need admittance here. Okay, but when you have bad negative attitude, I can assure you no success at all, and that you have seen, okay? When you react at first with a negative attitude to something that happens at school, at home, the reaction from the other person will be contagious and it will also be negative. Have you seen that? So whenever you come in a positive attitude, you contage that to the other person, and probably the same thing the next day with another attitude from you and the other person, you can do something with it. It's contagious. I want you to go to this link and look at this video. It's short, but it talks about positive and negative attitude and how it's like a magnet. It's energy, okay, that will create a better environment for each of us. So even though we're having such a huge crisis, which is not the first one, I want you to read. I want you to go. Have you been to the Coral supermarkets? This is posted in the
Yeah.
elevator. In the elevator, this is posted. And you have heard this first thing. Let's not pretend that things will change if we keep doing the same things the same way. But there's a lot of things, nice things to read from here. And I want you to remember this because this will probably be your writing exercise, something from here. If you want to make sure you understand it completely, you can also find it in Spanish. There's no problem, okay? But here, crisis, this crisis is not the first, maybe it's the first one that has been directly on us. But the world has gone through world wars. The world has gone through other outbreaks, La Peste Negra, 1918, there has been another one. In Africa, Ebola, just a few days, one country in Africa was celebrating the last case of Ebola. And we didn't have it here. But crises are part of our lives, small ones, big ones. And what we do with them, what the outcome is, it also depends on us. Okay, so I want you to read this. And then we have some positive things coming out of this outbreak. Environmental. I guess what's her name? She must be really happy about this. Okay, the canals in Venice. You were there last year. And you know how dirty they were and how clean they are now. We have kindness, acts of kindness, unbelievable. In Argentina, they are giving some hours only for the elderly because they are more at the risk of being of getting the virus because of the age. We have people working here giving money, okay, donating so that other people that are in real need can get food. People that are working while we are at home and we are complaining of being at home. Communities have gotten together. We know our neighbors. Here, we have a chat of the neighbors. I don't know any of them, but if you say, is somebody going to the supermarket? And everyone says, yes, I can go. What do you need? That before, impossible. Okay, and we have people who are sharing museum, library, songs, concerts. Yesterday, Andrea Bocelli was really nice. It was very touching to see him alone in Milan. Or we have these heroes, doctors, nurses, all the health services are working for us. And these people, guys, these people that are taking away our garbage, they're working for us. These are positive things. If you want to help them, remember to spray some alcohol or to, with something, put alcohol on the bags so that we give them less risk of being contagious, okay? So now, challenging, difficult times right now and ahead. Yes, we don't know. There's a lot of uncertainty right now. Lots of uncertainty. We don't know what's going to happen. We don't know if we're going to go back to school to see each other. And I'm sad because this was your last year, but okay, this is what's happening. Let's do whatever you have to do to make it different, but nice for you to remember. And so, wherever you stand, I want to share with you some 6 auto responsibility rules that can help us always, okay? And they're in Spanish, so everybody will understand perfectly well. En vez de criticar a otros, guarde silencio o haga crítica positiva, porque también no decir, pero cuando digas algo, dilo de manera positiva. En vez de reclamar, de una sugerencia. O si reclamas, reclamo, sugerencia. No solo reclamo, reclamo, reclamo. En vez de buscar culpables, busque soluciones, ¿ok? En vez de hacerse la víctima, hágase el ganador. En vez de justificar sus errores, aprenda de ellos.
La víctima.
La víctima, la víctima. En vez de juzgar a las personas, juzgue primero, júzgate tú primero, juzguémonos nosotros primero. La paja en el ojo ajeno cuando tenemos una viga de este tamaño en el nuestro. Okay, so in a previous PowerPoint I said that with rights come responsibilities also. So let's see, this might be helpful all your life, not only right now. So whenever you can, go and watch Inside Out again. I would like you to watch at the Islands of the Personality of Riley. Okay, goofball, hockey for her. It could be soccer or traveling or reading for others. The goofball one, the one where you have the fun things you do in life, friends, family, and honesty. One thing in Google Form, please do not enter again. Whoever did it, don't do it again. Enter with your names. Don't put nicknames or change your names, okay? Okay, very good. So, and here there's also a link so that you can watch on how the teacher minds look like, mostly always, but today also, okay? So that's the what I wanted to share with you. I'm gonna stop sharing. We're gonna go back here, okay? So this is going to be it for today, okay? I will upload the video again. You can watch it. I'm gonna share the PowerPoint with you. I'm gonna share it with you so you can revise whatever you want. Tomorrow, we go into attitude adverbs. Hi, Anita, how are you? Hi, big kiss. Okay, so